Ha. Ha 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 ha.
Sorry if I'm a little quiet during this review. I'm literally recording this at 1:30 in the morning. This is just the only time where I actually have a chance to record. Sorry. Anyway, I'm kind of just reviewing Sonic 3 because it's tradition for me to review these things. But honestly, I don't really have a whole lot to say about this one. It's really good, and you know that already. Somehow, this is the one that finally broke through and really won critics over. It's pretty easy to see why. Much like a good comic adaptation, this movie takes the story of Shadow and Maria from Sonic Adventure 2 and brings it to the big screen in a really engaging manner. Though, maybe not quite enough for it to be perfect. Honestly, I just wish there was one or two more flashback scenes with Maria. That montage they had together was genuinely heartwarming and really swept me up in the inevitable tragedy of Shadow as a character. I really love that one edit where the song starts playing again, and then it cuts to the destroyed record player in the present. It's like, damn, that's the kind of cut you'd see in a real movie for grown-ups. Overall, I was very satisfied with how the film and Keanu Reeves did Shadow, though I do wish he was in more of it. They definitely lean very much into the cool Jim Carrey shenanigans. But the good news is, this is kind of one of the best Jim Carrey performances I've ever seen. He's always in the glue, making these with solid comedic but this one is by far himself ridiculously well. He's a real blast. Not to mention, Eggman shockingly kinda has the best character arc in this one. It's pretty different from how he is in the games, but it works really well for this iteration of the character. I like how this movie finally explicitly draws attention to how weirdly sweet Robotnik and Stone's relationship is. I mean, their homoerotic tension was always there in the background of the first two movies, but this movie actually delves into what they mean to each other a bit. And damn it, I thought that was nice. I don't know. I think the main benefit of this one is that there's generally less filler nonsense.
Facts!
No random dance battles.
No bar scenes!
As fun as that scene was, admittedly. Here,
there's no goddamn bar scene. Let's go to a bar. Let's go to a bar and do a slow-mo shot in the bar. Come on, Tails. Let's go to a bar like how I did in the first movie, Tails. Let me find out they had a bar scene with Shadow in it.
Like,
let me find out, bro.
What's the catch? Like,
let me find out, bro.
The obligatory human stuff is mostly at a minimum, and the sequence where Tom and Maddie use disguises is actually pretty fun. What did you think about the scene where Tom turns into a black man? And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. In general, I thought they used every character very well. No one felt superfluous. Tails had a lot to do. Knuckles got some solid moments. And I like how there was a little bit of friction between him and Sonic. Tom and Maddie are good. Stone gets a bit more deserved focus. Wade was only in one scene, which rocked. Really cringed at
the flame of disaster!
But, you know, I think if any character gets a pass to be a little bit corny and cringe, it's Sonic. Really, I can't think of anything I disliked too much this time around. The Sonic movie universe just has this unique, offbeat, quirky tone to it, where you never need to take anything too seriously. But this time around, they did with Shadow and his grief.
That shit was fire.
Honestly, worked pretty well.
This movie was full fire. They're like, bing, 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 and then Shadow was like, Maria. Shit was so fire.
A lot of people disagree.
So fire, dude.
But I wasn't exactly blown away by anything here. Like, yes, the third act was very cool, but it wasn't anywhere near the best third act I've ever seen, like a lot of other people are saying. It's great, but admittedly, it's hard to feel weighty when they keep cutting away from Sonic and Shadow and back to the Jim Carrey double act.
True.
That was where I was ready for that shtick to end. But honestly, it's nice that I liked it for 95% of the movie. I also think while the movie has surprisingly good themes related to family, there is absolutely no chance for you to piece those themes together yourself. They play clips from earlier in the movie constantly to drill into your head the contrast between Sonic and Shadow. And like, I get it, it's a kids movie, but there are really good kids movies that don't feel the need to do that. Aside from that though, yeah, I think this kinda has to be the best video game
Facts.
movie I've ever seen
Facts.
by default. They
Facts.
get what makes these characters and this story special, and they deliver on everything a fan
Facts.
could possibly want to see
Facts.
without sacrificing solid storytelling
Facts.
for the sake of pure fan service.
Facts.
Between this and Shadow Generations probably being my favorite 3D Sonic I've ever played,
Facts.
I think I might actually be a Sonic fan now.
Facts.
I've known the Blue Blur from Brawl and the Olympics since I was 10, but only now have I tried and consistently loved enough of this franchise to say, yeah, I'm thinking I'm a Sonic enjoyer. I
Yeah.
really feel rewarded for sticking with
What's
this
up,
film
man?
series since the kind of awkward, just okay first installments. And it really warms my heart that Sonic fans, the sane ones anyway, have been receiving nothing but W's for a change recently. So, let's see, I gave the first film a 6, the second a 7. Yeah, 8 out of 10 seems right for this one. Honestly, I can't really see them topping it, but you never know. We do need to talk some spoilers though, obviously. So click off now if you don't want those.
He's a robot. He's not Sonic. Wait, what's that song? Hold up. Nah, when he came in, bro, I generally thought of that song though. When Metal Sonic came in, I generally thought of that song, bro. No. Come on, where is it? Ah, fuck it. No. Ah.
I, Dr. Robotnik.
He's not really Sonic. He's not really Sonic. He's Metal Sonic.
My greatest invention.
Whoa.
I call it the Hyper Metal Sonic.
But Metal's a robot. He's not really
He's Sonic.
It doesn't matter that he's a robot. He's still operating completely through all of Sonic's thoughts.
I am the real Sonic.
That shit goes so hard. I don't know why. That shit goes so hard. But he's not Sonic. He's Metal Sonic. He's a robot.
3, 2, 1, Pachinkos. First of all, I really did think they were going to leave it ambiguous if Tom survived, just in case they couldn't get James Marsden back for another one. I mean, he wasn't in the Knuckles show after all. I figured they would just say he was in a coma at the end of this, and then if Marsden didn't come back, he would die off screen or something. Yeah, that'd be a little dark and abrupt, but it would also be very funny. Speaking
would.
of characters dying,
We need to make a decision. What does the data say?
I'm not. Why not use?
I really do wonder about Jim Carrey returning. After all, his fate was left ambiguous at the end of movie
Nah,
2,
he's returning.
presumably out of concerns that he wouldn't want to do 3, but he seemed very game for it. Like, these Sonic movies are the only thing he does anymore.
Okay, here's my question, right? If he's not in the 4th movie, who the heck creates Metal Sonic? Because Eggman creates Metal Sonic. So it makes what are we making Metal Sonic an alien now? Is Metal Sonic gonna be from outer space now? Like I don't know. They changed the lore.
Extremely funny. Of course, Robotnik does die in a pretty hard to escape from way. And really, with how good his arc was and how much of him we get in this one, I kinda don't think I want him back.
Like me neither. But who the heck creates Metal Sonic? Like, is it gonna be like the crocodile dude and the bee dude and the cat dude?
They probably can't do him nearly as much justice in any future installments. But then again, Eggman is Sonic's eternal main nemesis. And Jim Carrey is the main thing casual moviegoers who don't know who Vector the Crocodile is get out of these movies. Can they really make another one without him and maintain strong box office numbers? I mean, probably, but I don't think they'll want to risk it. I don't want the original Robotnik to survive, but maybe Carrey can play an alternate timeline one. I mean, who else would have sent those metal Sonics? Yeah, the post-credit scene ruled. I'm not even the biggest Amy fan, but man is it gonna be cool to see her in action. I wonder if the next movie will very loosely adapt the plot of Sonic CD, much like how the second one very loosely adapted 3 and Knuckles. Maybe now that we've had 3 of these movies tied to Earth that slowly drip-fed us new characters, this is the one where we finally get to explore the greater Sonic universe we know from the games. This could be where we finally see Cream, Rouge, Big the Cat. Oh god, please, I need to see Big the Cat. So yeah, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm very excited for Sonic 4. Do you know how rare that is for me in this day and age to get excited for a franchise sequel? Like, the only other ones I'm looking forward to are Dune Messiah, Beyond the Spider-Verse, and yeah, I think that's it. Bring on more Sonic movies. I'm game for them. Okay, now I'm gonna go to bed for real for the rest of the year. Good night, Radical Highway.
I'm about to go fight. I'll post the video after. Okay, bro. Bro, he's not Sonic. He's a robot.
Sonic Star.
I am the real Sonic.
I am the real Ignitah. Yeah, but I'm watching Sonic.
Like and subscribe before Ignitah invites you to the Ignitah party.